Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crisis 169 coming to you live, Power Spectrum Internet. I am here now with you there. Now, for official GameStop news, really, anybody really cares about this kind of news? I sure don't. But then again, it is news, so I want to talk about it. GameStop has laid off around 20% of their employees. They got rid of about 20%, about 10% of the Game Informer staff. And they rolled out the NFT program, the non-refundable trinkets, currency, you want to call it. It's online stuff mostly. They bought $1 million cork, sold one for $76, all digital crap. Is a non-refundable stuff, tariff stuff. It's like DLC is not. It's part of a non-refundable stuff. Um, it's not really stuff. It's all digital garbage. Like you buy a game online and you get digital stuff. Like I've got God of War online, Steam, and got rid of it because I want a refund. I played it, it was okay, but whatever. I didn't get refund the digital stuff. I only got refunded the game itself, but that's fine, whatever. That's part of the non-refundable stuff I'm talking about here. That being said, though, so what's it mean for GameStop? The non-refundable venture they did only made 24 hours. Only made $45,000. They've been sitting on this NFT program rollout for 6 months, and they launched it. It only made $45,000. January 5th of this year, the biggest NFT program was called. Only made think about 12 million. When it first rolled out in 2019, it made 183 million for this company, for this third party company. I don't really care much about. It proves my point, folks, and proves your point that once again, that GameStop is usually way behind the curve. They ran off the rails. They ran off the curve on this one. This one has derailed even before it began. $45,000, 24 million, it's not a lot of money. To me, it would be. To you, yes, well, too. You can pay off a lot of bills with no 45K. But when a company big as GameStop is trying to get people to buy their garbage in a store, and they sell corks for $76, all digital, by the way, and they spent like $1 million on that stuff. Camelot 331 talked about this. His video is on my feed somewhere. But yeah, it's something you want to look at and take a gander at and wonder how in the hell can you spend $1 million on something, turn around and sell it for $76. A digital cork, not a real cork. It's a digital cork from a game. This is how stupid people are getting, but also companies are getting more stupider. This is what I'm talking about, folks. The year the customer going to the store is over. Okay? Customers are not going to stores anymore, to buy a bunch of crap. They're going to online, like me. I bought some, I can't, my phone's over there, but I have a Samsung A20, okay, and Galaxy A20. Its screen had a cracked. T-Mobile doesn't sell them. Best Buy don't sell them. Walmart doesn't sell them. So surprisingly, I bought some on Amazon. They sell them, and they got it packed already, ready to go. And I'm gonna get it here this Tuesday. My screen protector is fine, but it is broken. And I'm gonna get a new one. I bought 2 packs of them, a set of 4, so I get it. So I'm gonna get it through Amazon, an online place with no brick and mortar stores. And this proves my point. And when it comes in, I'm going to do a video probably Friday about that. About how customer service is dying in the traditional realm of customer service. How customer service is dying on itself. It's imploding and feeding on itself. and there's nothing you really can do to stop it. Okay, so GameStop goes into this NFT thing and doesn't fire their team. Get rid of Game Informer. Granted, magazines everything was gone, and I never read the digital crap anyway. So whatever, right? But I still like to read stuff like that when it came out back in the day. It's sad they lost their jobs. It's sad that 10% of stores losing their jobs. It's sad that the NFT program is taking over everything. It's really sad to me. It's sad to me that we live in a realm where it's okay for people to go out there and buy a cork, a digital cork, for $76 plus tax, whatever. But yet, GameStop is going to think that people are that stupid to go buy this crap, okay? Newsflash. The realm of the stupid customer is over. Customers are buying stuff online. They're buying Amazon stuff, Lowe's.com, Lowe's Fulfillment, Walmart.com, even Target got in the smick on it. And company Rural King and Tractor Supply get into online business now. But I think Lowe's and Amazon and Walmart and even Dollar General is doing a little better with it now than other companies. GameStop being one of them. I think a company that sells games can have an online store, just like Amazon. And you buy up some small little old stores and turn them into fulfillment centers, where you have all the games that you need. You ship them out. You pick up there at the store and you move on. I mean, how hard is this? And no, it's not rocket science, folks. It's not that difficult to understand. You're taking said product and you put it in said hands and you're moving on from it. How hard is this? Obviously, very hard, obviously, because a lot of these bozos, haven't figured it out yet. Now, GameStop is trying to do anything they can to stay relevant. Anything they can to stay somewhat relevant and current in the world. Okay, and they can't even get out of their own damn way. And then this is the problem with GameStop. I'm going to say with other companies like Lowe's and Walmart and Home Depot. I'll put an example today. I went to Walmart today to buy something. I know it's about GameStop, but whatever, it's in general. Okay, I went to Walmart today to go buy an AO20 that they don't have. Screened for, okay? Showed it online. Doesn't have it in the store. I waited around 20 minutes to tell me this. I'm like, I can go on Amazon. I called the call center. I want to tell them, hey, I'm going to buy this at Amazon. Since you guys can't keep it in stock and you're a multi-billion-dollar company, and I understand, and I worked at Lowe's a long time. I understand we don't have everything. I understand that. So you have to go with the new iPhone, the new iToy. There's like three damn layers of iPhone crap all over the place. I understand iPhones are the it, but people have class. They buy Galaxies and Androids because they want this, sophistication, but not be spoon-fed with a $700 phone that you can't buy a protection plan for because, oh my God, you have to be making money out your ass to afford it, right? So my sister has an iPhone, that's what she likes. I never got into iPhones. I never understood them. I can't. I think they're dumb phones because they're too simple, and I don't want something to loom. I love Androids. I love the Android Verizon, but I love my Galaxy at T-Mobile better. But I just love it though. I just think it's a great phone. But I understand screen protectors are hard to find. It shouldn't be like turning over a rock to find these things. But whatever, right? So it's like whatever. So I'm really thinking, what happened with GameStop and Walmart in general, but GameStop mostly in this video, is that they're no longer a niche. They're nothing. They're not even an itch anymore. They're nobodies. They are the wannabe jocks, at the 20-year class reunion that has done nothing with their life, but still glory days of football and basketball, but they've done nothing. They're the Al Bundy. GameStop is the Al Bundy of the retail world. I hate saying this, but it's truthfulness. They are the Al Bundy living in the past, thinking that they're cool and hip, but they have accomplished a damn thing except put people out of work and close down good companies just to put their garbage there. Then they wonder why nobody's buying the NFTs or caring about the stupid, cell phones they had or the crap. No one cares about backpacks and stupid damn NFT crap. Well, what we want is games and people who know about games. We don't want some pretty girl with big boobies standing there with men slobbering all over her. Well, what we want is somebody who knows what the hell they're talking about. I want a gaming person. I want somebody. That's why I can buy my Steam card. I bought two Steam cards about the Dollar General. I buy a Steam card mostly at Sam's Club. I pay $94 per. I buy a bunch of bulk items. I buy my monsters there, my Powerade stuff there, my Nature Baked fruit bars there. I buy stuff there, and I get my Steam card on. About $100 a piece for myself and my father. And that's it. I don't have to worry about anything else. I don't gotta worry about having to, damn GameStop for that. I can buy Steam on my PC if I wanted to. But I'm thinking, guys, it's one of those things where it becomes a problem. Where GameStop, they're the GameStop is the Clydesdale horse of retail. They're the fat horse that just pulls the cart at the parade, and that's it. And the parade being canceled, so now it has no use. You can go to Best Buy and buy a game, Walmart and buy a game. God help you find somebody to unlock those damn things. It's like you have to wrangle somebody up to set them the things free. And don't get started on the games. The games are just weird to me itself. I have friends who work at GameStop. They love the job very much. But a lot of them have writing on the wall and know what the writing on the wall is. They know what's coming. They know eventually they're going to get those words, you're fired, or your job being eliminated, or the store shutting down. And I feel bad for them. I do, because a lot of them worked there a long time. They put in the man hours. They put in the time. They beat the streets. They did all this stuff. They got up early and went in on Thanksgiving Day, even though I think it's so crap. They think they can eat turkey. But some people are like that. You can be open on Thanksgiving Day. Go eat food and run the store. I'm like, go home, you losers. Like me, I worked in the store for a long time. You're like, can you be open Thanksgiving Day? I'm like, no, losers, go home. It's 2 days out of the year we can be with our family. I know it bothers you. And then this is what people want to go run to GameStop? Hell no. Hell, last time I went there on Black Friday. They're just standing around. I mean, good God. People ain't doing squat. Because GameStop is no longer the niche anymore. They don't have anything. When you treat your customers like they're cattle, herd them in, herd them out. When you get rid of all the fun stuff, get rid of all the good stuff they like, and put garbage that nobody wants in there, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? Are you think they're going to keep coming back for more? Or they're going to be heading for the hills? That's what I think happened. It happened in GameStop. And what really happened in GameStop? It's never one thing happened to anything. But what happened at GameStop was, I think, in the sense of it all, is that GameStop allowed themselves to get too big. They thought they owned the streets. They thought they knew everything. And when they found out they didn't know squat, they didn't know what to do with it. And when they finally caught something and started wrangling it down, they didn't know how to, take care of it and tame it and contain it and to make it where it lasts. And now they're just bleeding so much money. They're losing $100 million a quarter or 200 million, $400 million a year. Reggie worked there for about 2 years. He left. I mean, CEO, CFO stepping down, new CFOs taking over. I mean, the GameStop, you know, it's deflating fast. People are jumping ship. I had a manager friend named Aaron, who's worked there, who worked in the Nashville store. He left a couple years ago. He realized right on the wall. He pulled the cord and bailed. I mean, you have to. If you know your company's going out of business, you go on and sink a ship, you're an idiot. Only unless you're one of the corporate guys who have the golden parachutes. And guess what? If you're working as a scum sucking store leader, you're not golden parachute. You probably get a severance package when they do go bust. You probably be, oh, well, can't get the money. Here's your last paycheck. Now go on, peasant. And off you go to work at Burger King. Go manage a Whopper or something. Or a Big Mac at McDonald's. I mean, it's sad to me. Okay, it really is sad to me. But there's things that that they could have done differently. Treat employees like respect. Don't treat them like they're a bunch of damn field hands. Give a damn about the customer feedback. Give out those $100 gift cards like when you go into. Don't just. I filled those things out for months and years on end. I got not one damn thing. I mean, come on, guys, throw a bone. Just take them and throw them on the floor. It's free money to you anyway. Why won't you want to go out and go buy a burger with it or something? Of course not. And I get a free console. Man, you ain't gonna pay. You ain't getting no money off it anyway, really. So why worry about it? Buy a bunch of used games, you'd be all right. But see, that's one thing about I don't understand about GameStop. They had something good and they let it go. And I understand now the PC market or my gaming rig here. I buy Game Pass up there. I'm really not buying Game Pass anymore because Game Pass ain't working with this shit anymore. The app ain't working. It's just garbage. And I'm tired of dealing with it. Um, so I might play games on the Xbox over there and just play my normal games on PC here. Only because I can't play anywhere else, seems like. Even though the PC runs great. That's another topic another time. Another damn topic. Gotta deal with. But with that being said, though, is there an issue with the games? No, the games are great. A lot of the games are good. They sold at GameStop. You don't see a little bunny with the coins anymore. They got rid of it. I know the manager, a friend of mine who's been manager a long time, says, "Oh yeah, they don't go to Vegas anymore. They got rid of it. They got multi-million-dollar budgets and million-dollar budgets, and they can't even fly people to a damn conference anymore. They have conference calls. I mean, really, it's weird, and it's like you guys don't have all this time. And I think it's just a lot of my friends who work in there, who have a lot of game friends who I go to buy games, midnight releases, are like, yeah, they're all gone. A lot of them have left. They quit. Now, I know one of them up there. I work at the Fulfillment Center. He still works there part time, but even he's like, he had writings on the wall. And it's sad because it's good come work for back in the day. But that was a joke. I don't care what happens to the corporate guys because a lot of them have golden parachutes. They'll be getting sales packages as money. The store leaders and the store leaders and those people who've been on there for a couple of years now are not the ones who are going to have a hard time finding a job. But those new ones worked a year or less. Can you imagine that? You get a job there and they get rid of you 6 months after you get hired. Yeah, I worked at GameStop for 6 months. We get fired for it because they're doing corporate downsizing. Oh yeah, here's your job. That ain't gonna happen. You're working at Burger King or whatever. And it's sad though. When going from a game store to a burger shop can be kind of a bad taste in your mouth, especially when it comes to that stuff. And you get discounts on games and consoles and stuff, but I want to get rid of that. Maybe they probably will eventually. Just so we gotta save money. That's why GameStop can't hire anybody because people ain't stupid. You work for a company that treats you like trash. People are mad. Well, I work for Lowe's, and Lowe's is rough. You know what? Lowe's took care of me for 17 years. In 17 years, all they asked me to do is my job. I can't argue with that. They didn't ask me to go slay a dragon and slay a princess and climb over a mountain, climb over a mountain and swim over a alligator pit. They asked me to do my job. And I came in early and I came in my days off on the Christmas trees when I was a team leader. They did, yeah, but you know what? I got paid for it. I think I got paid. Yeah, they gave me a day off some other time. They gave me 3 days, for that. They gave me a 3 day off weekend. I came in on my days off on the Christmas tree because nobody wanted to. I'm like, I can't get dirty. I came in my dirty clothes. Did that crap myself. I came in my time off and came in and got clocked and got paid. And for that, they gave me something else. So I can't complain about that. I can't complain to me about the company I work for currently. I can't. Because I know that, yes, I understand the corporate guys don't understand what I'm doing. But whatever. I don't know what they're doing. I don't even care. As long as my check goes in my account every 2 weeks, I get paid, I don't care. When I don't get paid, the door, I hit the door. As any employee, any job. I don't care how much you love the company. The moment the paychecks stop, adios, beep, beep. Because it's called you have to eat too. Got to pay bills, you got to eat. So, in the Lowe's and Walmart, Home Depot understand this. So they pay us very well. I know people at Walmart can pay real well now. So, I can't knock what I work for or anybody else. But I think GameStop is just taking everything and just cramming it into a gigantic problem pile and pour gasoline on this. Oh, light it on fire. And that's what these people do. And they don't care. And they don't care who it destroys or damages. They don't care. Because as long as it makes them money, no, they're not going to care about it. They're not going to care. They're not going to whimper. They're not going to whine. They're going to let things go. And they're not going to worry about it anymore. Because then why should they care? Why should GameStop care about a bunch of people that are pawns to them? And it's sad to say that, but what do you think? When you keep rolling on playing dead, eventually the company's going, we can use this person to do what we want with him or her. And they do. And GameStop has always been kind of maniacal. And Lowe's has been rough to deal with sometimes. Lowe's has never done anything to me or people I know is bad. Get rid of people for certain things, take violations. You break a rule, some things happen. They shouldn't, but I wouldn't fire people for anything. But that's me. This is why I'm not a safety manager or the guy in charge of safety rules or making the policy and procedures. Because I wouldn't fire anybody. Because to me, part of everybody needs a job, and that's how I look at things. Me personally, I think personally. And that's why I have no problem talking to people about stuff like this. I have no problem talking about my job. Because, I've been there 17 years. If I hated my job, I want to be there 17 years. That's the point of view. Wouldn't you pay bills? Yeah. I make the best of it. Yeah, there's years better than others, of course. But I can go work at Microsoft and have a miserable time. Believe it or not. Deadlines and benchmarks, something like that. Those guys there are working their tails off all day long. Some of those corporate guys working their tails off at home and on the computer constantly. You make a heaven out of hell or hell out of heaven. Sometimes I think GameStop just, lost their way. And they lost their way and they went down a toilet of things that they can't fathom. And I don't think they care as much as they should. The NFT program ain't working. $45,000 in 24 hours is not great. Now they sell $200,000 in 3 days, maybe. They sell $1 million in a week, maybe. But they only sell, 100,000 a week. 100,000 a week. It's kind of iffy. It may be short term wound to help them. Okay, we've got money coming in for a little while here. Let's try to do something else. But see, they're taking everything, in the cup analogy, the wall. and throwing it at the wall, see what sticks, and then they try that. Many companies failed that. Kmart, Sears, uh, WCW, THQ, Midway was bought up by that company. And the Jack Pacific. Many companies tried that, and few of them have failed, and few of them are still hanging on by a thread. No pun intended. But it just breaks it down, though, to the most part, to understand all this stuff. That you have to understand this. You have to get the fact that the company you're working for, GameStop right now, is not very reliable. I would not be convinced if they shut down one area in Clarksville. And even though even though they're both busy areas, I would not be convinced. I would not be surprised that they shut down one of the areas in like Oak Grove, Kentucky, or one of the areas in Clarksville. I would not be surprised. It's a low work turnout. Because of lower work turnout, lower applications, they might, you know what? Sorry, guys, you got to go. And that's it. You're out of a job. And you're all out of a job. And that's that. Because you can't transfer anywhere else. You probably transfer to a different store, maybe. But you lose your store title. You might be an associate. Of course, then again, if you don't care much about the company anymore, you'd probably be happy being just a full-time associate if you're a full-time associate. Not caring about paperwork and garbage like that anymore. But then again, though, the money missing. You're missing a lot of cash there. You'd be missing that cash. What you be missing? You'd be missing that cash. This is a Walmart card. So yeah, I think Walmart gift card. So yeah, but I think it's rough though. No, I think it's totally rough for people of GameStop right now to hear this. And if you're on GameStop and fence leaving, this doesn't push you. I don't know what will. Because you need to be paying attention. Paying attention to what's going on around you. GameStop doesn't care about you. People say, well, those is neat about you. I tell people, I don't worry about the what ifs. I worry about the nows. If I worry about Lowe's, my guy shutting down a store, I don't work in stores. So it doesn't bother me at all, really. But see, I'm always looking and look at my next move in the company. I'm always trying to keep myself current, not just some, yesteryear person. You try to evolve into a better person each time. And you go around and see, yeah, smart person doing pretty good. 17 years learning all this stuff. He's a keeper. This guy over here doing nothing. I don't know. See what I'm saying? You have to find your place and you mold yourself to fit each location you go to. And that's where I think the best thing about GameStop was that at the time that you could do that kind of stuff. You could have somebody who's not very intelligent become a store manager with gaming knowledge and maybe even become a district manager if you have some schooling and understand how to run a business. You can run 4 or 5 stores and make good money. But nowadays, even district managers, I've been told from friends of mine, not really intelligent. They're just putting a vision because they kiss enough of your end. To me, that's not right. If you're not qualified, then don't go for the job. Because in my world, I believe if you're not qualified, then what the hell are you doing here then? And that's any job. It's Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, GameStop, Truck Supply, Rural King, doesn't matter. Government, federal, state, city, county, doesn't matter. Everybody has their minimum requirements. So I think me being blessed where I'm at, I've been very blessed for a long time. You've been at GameStop for a long time, you're blessed. But maybe it's time for you to go find something else to do. Maybe it's time to start going toward exit door stage right. And leave on a good term and find something else to do. Retail ain't bad. What makes it bad is the customer experience, but also bad employees. And I'm not knocking the company I work for because I worked for a long time. I had bad experience, of course I have, but I also had a lot more good ones too as well. Customers and employees experience. So I can sit here all day long and say, well, how bad it is, woe is me, I think sucks, but that ain't gonna help me, make my job and life any easier. So with the whole GameStop thing going on, I think it's time for the employees who've been there a long time. If you've been there for a year, it's time to get your resume worked up. Start sending it out to Walmart down the street, or Sam's Club down the street, or Lowe's or Home Depot or somewhere. You might find a good career at Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart. You might be only a customer manager at Walmart. You know what? You got full-time benefits, make damn good money. You're off 2 days a week probably. Walmart, Lowe's, be a good manager, work production. You might get a job somewhere like that. You never know. So I encourage you guys who work for GameStop, who are hearing this stuff, don't get discouraged by, oh my God, the company's going out of business, because your company is going out of business. It's just a matter of time. The final plug is pulled and it goes dead. That's the way it is. It ain't your fault. It's GameStop's fault itself for shooting something. No, it cut its own throat, and it's not even trying to patch the wound fully. So it's still bleeding out. It just hasn't fully died yet. And I say, go out there and apply for different retail jobs. Yeah, Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot. But yeah, there's rough places. But you know what though? As the time being, there's steady employment, steady paycheck. You get some days off in there. So, if you decide to go somewhere else after that, or stay there and try to thrive and grow, you have an option. At least when that ship behind you, going GameStop behind you, you're not on that ship trying to find a job and swim to shore. You're actually somewhere else, ship of Lowe's or Walmart, Home Depot, selling on to your, to the unknown. Where it'd be scary, of course. But then again, though, change always scary. Is that to lose your job and have to sit there and fight to get a job with maybe 10,000 people, 5 people, 8 people in your area who are fighting for one job because you all waited the last minute? Sometimes last minute ain't good. Sometimes the last minute guys ain't always good. So I'll tell you guys right now, if you work in GameStop, be very blessed you have a job. But I think it's time for you guys to, hitch up on the old saddle and find a new job and run off in the sunset. And if you're like me, who've been in a company for a long time, I'll leave your company down below. Let me know who you work for and how long you've been there in the comment section. Because it's always good to talk about stuff like this. I have no problem talking about Lowe's. And I'll do a video one day talking about Lowe's one day. The good and the bad and in between. Now I won't name names. I'll have letters in front of the names. I don't know who they are. You won't, but I'll know who they are. And I'll discuss what I've been doing for the last 17 years. Maybe, this is your life, Mark. This is your life kind of moment. I feel I worked up enough time where I can say stuff about Lowe's without fear of losing my job. Because it ain't going to be anything bad. Bad-ish. It might be a little negative, but that's just negativity. I better tell people the truth about retail and go, oh my God, it's great. Mom, concubines and pyro and confetti and everybody's dancing, singing, or holding you on a cart or chariot or carrying you around the store. Managers love you. I'll tell you the plain truth. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I'd rather give you the truth and some more than just, well, yeah, it's great, awesome. I'm not going to do it to you. But no one did it to me when I started applying for Lowe's. They told me the truth. Good place, but they gave me the butts. They said, well, this was the good way, outweigh the bad. So I applied there, and bam. I'll do the next video, guys, next time. Probably next week on that one. But only because I want you guys to know. But But also, something if you're on a job that's bad, there's always a better job that to look for. Okay. Once again, turn on notification, ring that bell. Also, if you work at GameStop currently or have been, leave a comment down below how long you've been there. And I'll talk to you guys about it. See you guys later. Peace out.